Swedish delight.
So for people that don't know about the sunglass thing, I know some people are like, what the heck, that's kind of like a douchebaggy move. It's because his eyes are super sensitive to light. That's why he has to wear it. And usually with the stream setup, to get that nice lighting on the players and the player cam, they need to put light. And so that's why he has those glasses.
Yeah. Swedish is an interesting story here at the Mango because last Mango he actually won. And he was one of the few top players who was playing like really try hard.
Yeah.
And so then this time he was really disappointed because he thought he was going to have to try hard really hard again and not get to like have the fun of the Mango because he needed that summit spot. But then he actually got the summit spot already. So he's excited to have a good time this tournament. And I'm excited to see what that means.
Well, it doesn't look like, based on the face cam, that he's having a good time yet, if you know what I mean.
He looks pretty locked in, I'll say it.
He's locked in, but like we were thinking a little bit more Ratchet, maybe.
Like I said, it's the 24-hour venue. We have the time, Tafo. We have time.
Okay. I'm going to take your word on that.
I hope so, man.
So his opponent we haven't really talked much about. R2DLiu kind of has been a little bit more quiet lately. Has made his prominence known when he beat Axe at one big house a few years back.
Yeah, he's sort of lived on in notoriety ever since that big win. And it's interesting to see him sort of show up and play really solid at these tournaments, but he hasn't been able to show that same level of get up and go and beating top players since then.
Yeah.
So maybe this is his big breakout. Oh, that was super close.
And they're both moving decently well. Swedish's walls have been really solid, and so R2DLiu is just getting hit by back air, forward tilt, and it's adding a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think Swedish is really great at that. At like, when he has the opportunity to get the big combo, he goes for it and is devastating with it. But when he's good at recognizing when he doesn't have that, and he can just poke you with a couple hits, and all of a sudden you're taking like 30–40% anyway, and it's like, oh, geez, that's really bad.
And I think the one thing, like Swedish, if you ever go like, okay, this player just looks average, I think the one thing he does really well is he understands the ranges and the uses of his basic attacks, and I think that's so important as Sheik to learn.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, we've seen it this set already. There's so many things that he's done where it's just like a super effective move choice, right? Like, he's so smart at like picking exactly the thing he should be doing right then. As I say that, he F smashes off the ledge.
And he nodded his head. He was like, oh man, I didn't want that. Me, a forward smash, even if I didn't want it, if it worked and it wasn't intentional, I'm just going to say I did it.
Oh yeah, you're just like, yeah. I'm in your head. All right, so 3 stocks to 1. R2DLiu looking like he's at a pretty big disadvantage. I love that jab though, just recognizing what the situation is and knowing I can get this jab and combo it into the back air, and that's going to give me the stock.
Yeah. Jab and down tilt are so good at beating running Sheik.
Yeah.
I wish Foxes would do it a bit more because it's so good at answering a lot of Sheik's approaches.
Yeah, and it's so fast, right? You know, people talk about Fox's shine all the time and how it's such a quick, immediate defensive option. Jab can kind of be used in the same way, just with a little bit of a forward hitbox. So yeah. I think it definitely has a lot of room for use.
And if the Sheik DIs incorrectly, it's an upstage.
All right, so game 2, not too surprising here. We're going to go to Pokemon Stadium.
Poly band FD.
Yeah.
Best of 3.
Ooh, R2DLiu gets Swedish off stage right away. Back air. Ooh, great second back air to force that first stock. R2DLiu has not been touched.
How can Swedish DLiu rebuttal off of this?
Well, he got a quick 40%. Let's see if he can keep that going. Look at these dash dances by R2DLiu. I remember after he beat Axe, so he got like interviewed a bunch of people like, how did you do it? And he's like, I just dash danced. We played the dash dance game and I was able to pull it off. And I think I'm seeing it right now as I watch him play, just how clean his dash dances are and how effective his like spacing and choice of when to go in is.
Yeah. And I think on a stage like Stadium, you can really pick and choose your spots because you just out mobility most other characters that you can just dash in to kind of react to any situations. Yeah.
Even a character like Sheik who has like a quick run speed and stuff, she just doesn't have the forward threats that she needs to really challenge that if you're willing to just back off a little bit sometimes.
Awkward spot to be in for Sheik.
Can't get over that lip.
Oh, was that a master bait to get stage control?
Absolutely.
Almost looked like
Swedish is a genius.
That's some next level bait.
That's the only thing it could be. Oh god, it's so scary being in the pit against Fox. You can just actually get infinited.
good decision to not get up attack because you can just kind of wait, and it's so long that you can just punish them after.
All right, here we go. 2 stocks to 3. R2DLiu holding on to a tiny lead, but do keep in mind he was able to 0 to death Swedish on the first stock, so
yeah,
this is a bit of a grind back by Swedish right now.
But a lot of damage off the grab, and similar to FD on many regards because it's so hard to land if you get up throw up aired by Fox.
Yeah.
So that's also another reason why Stadium is good.
Oh. All right, so Swedish looking at a pretty big percent deficit, but he is back to even stocks. Can he continue this grind back and take the game, or is R2DLiu going to be able to close it out?
Yeah. Needs to get a little bit more off the grab, but doesn't read the attack roll there.
Swedish opting to kind of hold his ground, just sort of stand there a little bit and be like, yo, you got to come to me too. And R2DLiu having a hard time making that work. Ooh, not able to connect the nair off that side B. That would have been some sacrifice
What
stuff.
you can do there is you can jump and fake at Swedish, pretend you're going to hit him, bait the double jump, and then hit him after.
Yeah.
So you can low-key light commit, but just exhaust out the double jump, which I would have loved to see from R2DLiu, but didn't, and we have a tie game.
Yeah. A great grind back by Swedish. I mean, he started off at quite a big deficit, and to just sort of fight his way back without really, like, you know, it wasn't like some big crazy combo or anything. It was just solid play continuously.
So we're seeing a lot of rolls from Swedish, and just in any kind of confrontation, Swedish is just kind of realizing, I'm just going to roll out. I'm going to see if R2DLiu anticipates it before. See another roll? So anytime Swedish is in the corner, he's most likely going to roll up his plan.
Yeah, let's see if R2DLiu can catch on in time to save this game.
If he gets another opportunity.
Yeah, this might just...
Oh no, you can't jump immediately.
Yeah. Really good. That was so impressive by Swedish to just keep grinding his way back. So good.